Hey, babe.
What's up?
Why isn't anyone watching?
I don't know. They'll be here. I just realized something. The link I sent looks amazing. I hope we got 2 people watching. I hate this. I like this wing, but I hate it.
What's good? Back at it again, eh?
What's up? You should have mod, I believe. Yeah, you should have moderator. I know you watched for like what, a couple seconds last night, and then you got off. So what I did was, when you got off, when I got off was, he should. Fuck.
Wow.
He fucking should. No, his other one does. Oh yeah, I know what he's doing. He's on his fucking PC.
Yeah, I just saw.
Yep, he's on his PC and his phone. Right?
I'm on both.
Yep. This fucker. I don't know where the fuck I'm going, just don't ask. Oh, babe.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It
Yes.
is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Brandon wanted to talk to you about something.
It's inconceivable. It's
just a dude with some boots running through hallways and tackling doors.
I'll see what I can find out.
He was gonna ask about fuck, what was it?
With Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
It was, I can't remember what it was about.
That's...
Oh, to save clips and shit. He wants to know something. I can't remember.
Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details. Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map. I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Well, I got to get to work soon.
Hey, babe.
Now Amber, get him a USB flash drive so he can send me his saved video clips via email on his PC.
Some of these pages seem to be missing.
That's what it was.
It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still,
I don't need a big
I
one.
need time to
I don't
study
think.
what
I just
remains.
need enough, like,
Perhaps we can still
I guess a
salvage something
128
useful. That may
one.
take some time.
I'll get it later though, but
I wonder
it's
why
just
it was
so I can
here,
send him
below
clips of my
Hogwarts.
I
gameplay.
think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient
16 GB works or a terabyte. You can order one off Wish for $8 for a TV.
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year,
$8?
like I did.
Fuck, I haven't used
She could see traces of
shit. We
magic
haven't
too.
used
Why
Wish
those
in fucking
memories?
ever. I remember when I used it,
Perhaps this
TV is
I bought
1000
something and it fucking broke on me.
the
Like
headmaster
everything just locked up, told me I was
directly to the
suspended and all
master about
that.
George's death.
He has
And all I did was fucking
Let's
buy
see
it.
what I can do.
Yeah, but the ones I have are all fucking
I understand. I'll see
full.
what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions.
Okay, hand tanks, beaming face with smiling eyes.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've
I'll
done
see what I can do.
I look forward to seeing
Alright,
what you've
I'll
accomplished when I
have fun at
return.
work.
Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Revelio.
Oh, I gotta figure out. I'm not a Slytherin, I'm Gryffindor. But I figured I'd give this one a shot, so.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
I don't talk to Gryffindor. Fuck off. No, fuck off. I don't care.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed.
I can stay for a little, not much longer. I'll get back on when I get on my break, whenever that is. Gryffindor.
Alright, babe. So, Brandon, with Slytherin, you can go to, I heard, I don't know, this is my first time, playing as Slytherin, but you can go to different, like, outside of world map, outside of, the other Hogsmeade, and out of Hogwarts. You can go to a whole different area.
Hello! Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The proof.
Interesting. Where do you hear about that?
Through GameStop. I checked on the website. I don't know if it's true, but
we will be acquainting ourselves with
It just lagged a little, like her game and her voice to just lagged.
Accio.
wait, what lagged my voice?
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Whew!
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new core and cut down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket.
Both the game and her
Putting the
voice.
mandrake right at ease.
I don't know why. Maybe Wi-Fi is
Otherwise,
acting up.
it'll be a Neville Longbottom.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go.
But you just took my plant.
Everyone.
Hey, that's my plant. Thank you very much.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting table.
Get the fuck out
I
of my
wonder
way.
if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Oh, 3 people watching. I don't know which one.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you.
So you made a Filipino guy with a British accent.
Shut up. Yes, I did.
Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom.
Beaming face with smiling eyes rolling on the floor laughing.
Plant the seeds there
Lower
now,
rolling
and
on
you
the
can
floor
return to
laughing.
My character's half everything.
Soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic.
I wanted to be
It will take
creative,
time
so
to
I
grow.
went with everything.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's
It don't look
fancy
bad, does it?
or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from
Is that a lazy left eye I see? I feel offended, haha.
And no.
I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what's it? You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian!
Holy shit, he popped up out of nowhere.
He's really good. But you outright slaughtered him.
Quit following me.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place
Quit
myself.
following me, you jackass.
I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from
Fuck
crushing
off,
you?
dude.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese... Go on. Grab a few... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Oh now Big Daddy, I see what you did there.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course. Your,
I like bouncing bulbs.
I see
What?
dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your
What's
time.
up?
I'll see you back in class.
Hey, what's up?
What's good, Chief?
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves,
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
School is boring.
Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that
Oh, you're not
fun,
lying about
I
that.
think you'll come
I
to
slept
see
in all
that
my
the proof
classes.
is well worth the labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend
Unlike
to your plants
Brandon
and
over
they'll
here, where
tend
he
to
likes
you.
to be the top
Well,
dog
I
in the
suppose
class and,
that's everything.
you
Do
know,
come by for a
do
chat
what's
sometime.
right.
I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Finally, I got done with this class. Fuck off.
But those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damn hearing.
I hear that. It sure can be without good friends.
Why would Helga Hufflepuff have to tap on barrels though?
Chief actually has an asshole as a...
Bro, to be honest, your mic quality is bad.
How's my mic quality bad? It shouldn't be. You might have to, restart the app. Brandon, is my mic quality bad or is it good?
I thought this cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
I find if I try to...
They got that McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Yeah. No, we got Spectrum, which is worse.
The Auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
There is a Taco Bell, McDonald's, Burger King, and the Wendy's near my school.
You must stir your cauldron in the correct direction. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Just a pinch.
Should I be walking to them during lunch?
Shit, I'd be going to Taco Bell every day. Every chance I got, I'd go to fucking Taco Bell.
Taco Bell gives people the pile of poo.
Hey.
Not forgotten how to stir.
Nothing wrong with Taco Bell. Hater.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
Yours. I simply need a single Fwooper feather, as you'll...
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort.
Not doing your dirty work, bitch.
A well-prepared Remember, precision is key. Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Wonder if there are Easter eggs in this game.
There are. I just gotta figure them out.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Don't know how she remembers who was in my life.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
I think there were doxy eggs as well. But surely those were curdled.
Revelio. Revelio.
It sucks because I don't have my broom at all. There's the Easter egg. So these two guys are one of the Easter eggs. So the one on the left starts humming, the one on the right gets sick of it and just starts beating the shit out of him. It's kind of cool to watch.
I need to catch up on my left and right.
I can't imagine.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Who's all still watching?
Repair. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of
What if you modded her character to look like Zach Bell rolling on the floor laughing?
But I can see traces of it. And I've cast
I bet you could on PC.
I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is.
There's gotta be something, because they already have a full multiplayer
it is safe to say
on
that Rookwood
PC where
and
they
Harlow
modded
are
the
a threat to
shit.
both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
I'll be right back. I'm back.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I like her accent.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You insolent!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Do you really take us? We can hope it up.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student off of my dead body!
You little...
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so
Oh,
close
do I
to
want to talk to her? Do I not? Oh, I got to. Fuck.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
I really don't care about the research.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trial.
Mallowsweet?
I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely and... You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has...
The Mallowsweet is...
Precise! I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has... Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. How does it...
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. Return to the safety of my notes and books.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
This is new. They just had an update for this game anyways.
Scrope? Who is Scrope? Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Pumpkins. Ah, I think I know just the place. Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Undermining the headmaster and getting something in return. Continue.
Oh, Scrope does not intend to undermine the headmaster. In fact, Scrope wants to surprise him. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast. Place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ah. Ooh. Ah. The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a Black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map, to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a punch. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it. Where did you suggest we meet?
Near the Forbidden Forest. Easy enough to find from the castle. Look for a foreboding tangle of thick black trees.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you...
I should investigate. Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did.